Hiya YouTubers, I am JabeerIni, and as promised, this is a taste test video of that cherry beer we brewed in episode 6. And here it is! Just as I did with the previous taste test video, I'll divide this review in two parts. The technical aspects and the cool thing, the actual taste test and review of the beer. So, let's talk about ABV and bottle conditioning time. Bottle conditioning. This beer has been bottle conditioning for almost 3 weeks now, so at least it's got the minimum time it requires to be tasted. Now, ABV. Considering, and as you may remember, that the original gravity of this beer was 1054, and also considering that the final gravity, and here is a pic I took before bottling, as you can see, the final gravity was 1018. According to Brewer's Friend's ABV calculator, this beer has got 4.73% ABV, which is not bad at all. And actually, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for not such a high percentage of alcohol in that beer in order to leave room for the cherries, the cherry flavor to have some protagonism. So that's the end of the technical part. Now let's open it. Was a cool sound, not too much smoke. Let's pour it. Lovely color. It's not highly carbonated. It's got some regular carbonation, I would say. The color is impressive. Let me use my cell phone, and this way you can see, you can get a better view. It's got pinky finger head, and the color, well, the color is amazing. As you can see, it's as I was saying, it's not heavily carbonated. That's fine. I would say it's got the exact amount of carbonation. I'm getting good at that, finally. Let's see what it smells like. I'm not picking any cherry aroma. It smells like a malty beer, to be honest. Nothing, no smell to cherry. The head is there, it's being very stable. Let's dive in. Cheers! Let's take another sip. Well, this is hard to say, but I don't taste any cherry flavor at all. I taste an acid flavor at the very end. It's got the right amount of bitterness. It's also a wee bit sweet, just a wee bit. It's fairly sweet, I would say. It's not a sweet beer, it's just correctly sweet, if that's a phrase I can use. Let me give it a third try. I'm gonna blame the yeast. As you may remember, I harvested some yeast from the smash, and that was a Saf Brew S33, my new public enemy. So I guess this is again the responsible of this. The good thing is that the beer is not ruined. I suspect it's also because I primed it with Wilco's brewing sugar, which I highly recommend you. This is a very nice carbonation, and I'll use it from now on. But it doesn't taste like cherry. It just tastes like a regular beer. Not too bad at all. I mean, of course I'm satisfied. This is a nice beer you can drink. And the color, look at the color. But I was really expecting with that color, and also considering the amount of cherries I used, It was 350, if I don't remember wrongly, 300 and something grams. I remember the cherry puree was very tasty, I tried it. So I was expecting to get at least a little of that cherry flavor in my beer. If I had to give this beer a score, I would say as a beer, it's got probably 7.5 out of 10. It's a good and refreshing beer. But as a cherry beer, well, let's divide it in two parts. Color part, 10 out of 10, so that's 5. And taste wise, 0, so this is a 5 out of 10 for a cherry beer. It doesn't taste like a lager, which actually surprises me because even if harvested, this is a lager yeast. And I didn't particularly do anything related to lager with this beer, I didn't lager it. I do remember that the temperature with which this was fermented was low, because I already knew that I was using a lager yeast by mistake, too late. So yeah, this is it. Not a bad beer, but a bad cherry beer. I think I'll definitely rebrew this one with an ale yeast, and I'm pretty sure I'll get a better result. I'm thinking that probably a practical way to solve this would be to add some cherry essence when pouring the beer, but that I wouldn't feel very comfortable with that, you know. I would like it to be a whole product just out of the bottle with a full flavor. But hey, this is what we've got. Nice color, a nice tasting beer. So I won't consider it a fail, I just won't consider it the result I was expecting. And at the end of the day, I ended up with a small batch of this dark pink beer, which is not bad at all. So this is it for the taste test. Hope you had some fun. If you brew this one, don't forget to use any ale yeast, or in any case to run away from the Soft Brew S33 as if it was the devil. If you like what you see, like, and don't forget to subscribe. And as usual, thanks for watching. Cheers and beers!